Hi everybody, I'm Barbara King and I'm here in my kitchen at the barn at the flower shop. This fall wreath is really so simple to make, so much fun when you get all your ingredients together. The texture in this wreath is amazing. The shape is not your usual round shape, it's more of an oval shape. This wood, that beautiful brown grapevine, looks so pretty. And in here, I actually have live flowers. I have live PG hydrangea that you can get at your local florist. When you mix the live and they dry with the real, the texture is amazing. I also put some fresh herbs in here, so this is going to smell absolutely amazing. This burlap ribbon is actually a red burlap ribbon because I want to get this further than just the fall. I'm gonna go into the winter with this wreath. Any type of wreath form is really going to work, but I think getting something a little more unusual, we went with this oval shaped wreath form. And I'm doing this in the kitchen because you can make it a mess in the kitchen, just like when you're cooking. I think arranging flowers are very similar to cooking. I like to get all my ingredients together and then it makes it so much easier. So here I have faux sunflowers. So I'm doing 3 faux sunflowers. So write this down just like you would any kind of baking recipe. Here's your sunflowers, put them in a group. Then I did a few picks. These picks are awesome because they come maybe with a pomegranate. This has a gourd on it. The pine cone's already attached. It has berries and fall leaves. These picks make an instant beautiful wreath. I also will have some chenilles on hand. So the chenilles are going to be easy on your hands. They have that coating. They're going to be easy to attach your flowers. I love getting a few fresh herbs into this. I think this is what makes it really divine and special. You're going to get wafts of these wonderful herbs. Then PG hydrangea. A lot of us have PG hydrangea growing on bushes. I just cut a couple of these. Here is my fresh yarrow. A few sprigs of seeded eucalyptus. This is gonna give you that wonderful eucalyptus spa scent. Maybe add a few extra berries to give you some length and wispiness in the bottom of the wreath. I like adding a few pheasant feathers into it. And then you can have your florist pre-make your bow. I'm going to start with the pick. And I'm actually going to slide it right through the grapevine here, and then take your chenille. Sometimes people will tie this too many times. This does not have to withstand, gale force winds. You're gonna just want this on your door for the season. So I'll put a couple ties. You don't have to keep twisting it and twisting it. Then I'll put one about a little lower than center, and tie it again with that chenille. Fall's one of my favorite times of year to start decorating. It's that warm home glow time of fall where you just want to put a turkey in the oven, turn the fireplace on, but nothing makes it better than having some really great decorations, and decorations that you made yourself. As you can see, this is pretty easy to get it started here. And I'm going on the middle of the sprig, so this way it anchors it in. If I only put the chenille on the end, it could slide out. And now you have the beginning of the fabulous wreath. You know what I also really notice when people are starting to make something like this? They kind of judge themselves and they worry, did I put that in the right place? Do not judge your wreath until you're completely done. When you're completely done, you might want to stand back, take a couple looks at where it might need a little something else. But I'll tell you what, usually it looks just great. So don't judge it to the end. Look where we are already. All right, now the texture. I find with the dried flowers, using a glue pan is going to be a lot easier than tying each flower in. Now you put that in and it's actually going to dry right in there like that. You can either cut these off with scissors or just use your nails like I'm doing. That's why my nails always look so bad. But putting this texture in is such a nice look, especially in the fall. Now I'm gonna add a few herbs. Yummy. Here's some thyme. The thyme I'm just gonna dip into the glue. And I'm gonna fill in a few holes. Oh my goodness, that is divine. I'm gonna add the bow now. Oh wow, this is good. This really does get me in the mood for fall. I think I'm actually going to put this one inside my house because I'll get to smell the fragrance of the herbs and the eucalyptus, seeded eucalyptus. I'm gonna take a few sprigs of that, break them off, dip them in my glue. Where do I want this? So let's put it down here. There's no wrong decisions with this. Once I have it to about this stage, I take a step back and I look at it and I think, do I need anything else? And guess what? I think this turned out just perfect. I think you're going to love wreath making.